this room. Let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe.
Yo, Michael T. Porter here. 250 gemstones exchange. Just right, give you guys great content, and in exchange, you guys either like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully, all three of the above, and don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around. Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chiseling. If you guys like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, check out the website, 250gemstones.com.co. Also, check out my Spotify podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. Shannon, Sharpe, Brittney, Renner. The interview, the parts of that scene was actually pretty good. Everybody talking about her body count. Everybody talking about, she asking Shannon Sharpe if he wants to be 36. Let's talk about the body count first. And then I want to talk about her background and how it all started, how she became such a thought, right? Shannon Sharpe asks her, how many guys have you been with? If you're looking for a date, you're somewhat of a celebrity. I don't know exactly what she do. We live in a time where people get famous for doing nothing. Like, what is your skill set? What value do you bring to society? Like, what is your talent? Do you play instruments? Are you a singer? Are you an actor? Are you a writer? Are you a producer? Are you a real estate mogul? Are you a music mogul? Like, what are you known for? She's one of those celebrities like Kim K. What do you do, though? Besides, you're famous. She's one of those people that's famous for being famous. What's the body count? She said 35. I was scrolling through all the comments. I was scrolling, and they said that, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. They said that whatever number, if the woman's willing to give you the number, whatever number that a woman reveals to you about her body count, like Brittney said she got 35, they said multiply it by 3. So 35 times 3, 3 times 5, that's 15, 9, ooh. 100 and what's that? 100 and wait, 3. Hold on. 105? Yeah, 105. Brittney Renner has let 105 guys blow her back out in her mouth, right? And she said she doesn't see the problem with it because Derek Jeter did it. This is her excuse. Because the men get to do and get praise. How come women are ashamed when they out there thotting it up and men are getting praise? It's that whole Amber Rose mindset, the slut walk. I don't know if Brittney Renner ever been out there, but the slut walk was pretty much that women should not be shamed for being sexual. Women should not be ashamed for letting a lot of dudes run up in them. Now, here's the thing between being sexual and being a thought. Sexual just means being pretty, being attractive, and you don't necessarily have to be a hoe or a thought to be sexual. Like, you could be sexually active, maybe. You have a couple partners, you're dating, you're trying to look for marriage. We're talking about sluts. Being sexual and being a slut is 2 different things, in my opinion. Being sexual is just, like I said, you dress nice and you show a little skin to get those dividends. You're dating, like I said, you're trying to get married. Sexual just means you may be flirty, but you haven't actually been ran up. Like, you still have your morals and your principles and everything's intact, and you're not basing your principles off what somebody else is doing. So because you're not basing your principles off what somebody else is doing, it's something that's within you, your own belief system that you hold dear. Yes, I may talk to another guy, I may get my number out, but I want to make sure this guy's the right guy, because if we have a baby, I want to make sure he's there. If we have a family, or if we fall in love, I want to make sure it works. Being mature, you can be sexual and be mature. Being a slut is called a slut walk. You're just, at the first time your coochie get wet, you're gonna pull down your panties and you feel that you can do this numerous amount of times and not be judged. Like, it don't matter. Getting ran through as a woman, there's a lot of trauma you're inviting because women get emotionally attached. There's a deep-rooted problem. That's the problem I'm going to get to in a little bit. But when a girl gets ran through that many times, 105 guys, she says 35. Everybody say multiply it by 3. 105 guys have blown her back out. She has problems. Men can blow out 105 girls and not think nothing of it. It's just some booty. Get out of here. It's just some booty. Get out of here. So it's just a big difference. And I think Brittney Renner and Amber Rose, the women who think like her, they don't understand there's an absolute difference between when a man blows out 105 backs versus a woman getting her back blown out 105 times. It's a complete difference, and she'll never understand there's a complete difference. It's not so much a double standard, it's just different. Like I said, women get emotionally attached. It scars women when she have all these guys, because some of those guys she actually like. This is the part she's not saying. A lot of those guys, she really did like them, but she got rejected. There's a part of the story that a lot of these girls won't tell. I'm going to tell you right now. Most sluts, them pretty girls, the big breasts, the behinds, they get dogged out too, just like the ugly girls. Just like the ugly girls who get rejected, pretty girls get rejected too, because their attitude, because their mindset, they probably like the guy. He kind of seemed like, she's a thot. I don't really want to take her serious. In her mind, just because she's pretty and she's nasty in the bedroom, she can just have a guy under her toes. A guy's supposed to be jumping over hoops for her because she's pretty with a good butt and a good mouth. And a lot of guys, especially a guy that got something going on for himself, he ain't gonna be messing with that. He gonna smash and pass, just like a girl that's less attractive, and she may be equally as nasty in the bedroom, but when a man starts taking a woman serious, he's starting to look at her qualities. And this is where that whole slut thing, well, I'm nasty. Isn't this what guys want? Don't guys want nasty girls? Don't guys? Yes, in the bedroom, behind closed doors, but in the forefront, who are outside of that, what do you have to offer a man? So she's faced a lot of rejection, and she would never admit it. Rejection. Let's go back to her childhood. In the beginning of the video, she was talking about how her dad was in jail and her mom was off somewhere. And she said she had a longing for her parents. She grew up with her grandparents. And her grandparents were really strict. Dad was in jail. Let's start there. There's the problem right there. Dad was in jail. She didn't say why. Or maybe she did. I was just skimming over it because I had things to do. But this the part I caught. Her dad was in jail when she was a baby. When she was a young girl. That's where it all started. Why your dad in jail? She said she used to write letters to her dad. That's where it all starts. She already started off on the wrong foot, right? Her mom is with the guy, and I don't know if he's been going to jail while her and her dad were dating. I don't know if maybe he defended himself against the altercation. He went to jail, or maybe he was selling drugs. But wherever the case, he was in jail when she needed him the most. So she, in the beginning, she felt the emptiness. There was a void that needed to be filled by her mother. Her mother was there and her father, so she was longing for her real parents. She already got off to the wrong foot. And it goes back to the parents. Who's raising these girls when they're coming out and thotting it up is just absolutely acceptable. But here's the thing too. We can't even blame the parents all the time. We can't even blame the parents, because I know I hung around a lot of hoes, and let me tell you, a lot of their parents are good parents. In my opinion, they push their girls to go to school, they push their girls to get married, they push their girls to do the right thing. My homegirl, I'm gonna be honest with you, they smoking, they getting their backs blown out, they going to this club, going to that club, hopping in this nigga car, hopping in this car. They're like, their minds is correct, they so chaotic. They hopping in this car. How do y'all feel about a girl that has a boyfriend and she gets into a car with another dude? She drunk, pissy drunk in the car with another dude. Pissy drunk in the car with another dude. Dressing scantily, she hopping in the car with another dude. I'm going out with my girls, but she in the car with another nigga. She in the car with another man. White girls. White girl, she has a man. Brad is at home waiting. You know, he's taking care, handling his business, waiting for his girl to come home from a girls' night out. He gets word that she was in the car with another dude. Like I said, a lot of these girls, let's say half of them have good parents. I don't know why the girls act like that. Maybe we'll never know. Maybe there's things. Of course, I didn't see everything that happened behind closed doors that they were growing up. Everybody got family secrets, right? But for the most part, I'm talking about when we were kids. You know, you begin to. I was one of those kids I could see. I just analyze stuff like, okay, then their parents are good because they go over to my friend's house, they feed us, and the parent. You as a child, you know when a parent's a good parent. Like, come on, you gotta be rocket science. Like I said, I don't know the family dynamics, but what I do know, bad parents or not, you cannot have 105 guys run up in you and expect someone to take you serious. 250. I'm gone.